Hi everyone, do my makeup with me after I just woke up. I did do my eyeliner already, of course, but while I talk about a concept that I recently came up with called radical worthiness, kind of what it is, how I'm applying it, how it's been helping my life, and etc. So first, let's start off kind of like how I came to this conclusion of everything. Basically, I recently made a video where I was talking about how you get what you settle for. I personally have my dream relationship because I never settled for it, but I'm still trying to apply all of the lessons I've learned in relationships to my finances and my career. It's still a lesson I'm really learning, and I'm in a really bad retail job right now where I'm doing sales and it's very inauthentic to me. And once I realized this, I have been trying to get out of it, but it's been really hard because I'll go job searching and it just feels like I'm not finding anything, and then when I find the good ones, it's I don't get it and stuff like that. And I just realized that I've been unconsciously keeping myself stuck in this situation. And so I started becoming aware of my thoughts and noticing my thoughts around every time I'm trying to job search, because if you are trying to get something and you don't have it yet, there is a negative belief or thought that is stopping you from having that thing. It may seem oh no, it's just that things are slow, or the job market's really hard right now. I promise you, there are jobs out there. There are always jobs out there. There's clearly some sort of blocking me from getting another job because I'm so comfortable in this one. Basically, I started kind of just observing the thoughts that I was having every time I was job searching and what was stopping me. And I noticed that any time that I would find a job that was either a really good opportunity, or it was something that I really wanted, but it was either requiring a little bit more work, or it was requiring a little bit more certifications or experience than I had, I noticed that I started thinking I don't really know if I want that job because I don't think that I'm good enough for it, because I'm not that good of an employee. I was thinking oh, I'm kind of lazy. I feel I wouldn't work very hard, which by the way is not true. I'm very insecure about my work ethic, to be honest. And I noticed that I started kind of having those thoughts anytime I was applying to those jobs. And I realized why I'm still stuck exactly where I am. And then another thing I noticed is people in my DMs on my TikTok, because I post astrology on TikTok, have been asking me to read their birth chart for money. Multiple people, constantly, people are DMing me being please, do you do birth chart readings? I really want my birth chart read and stuff like that. How much is it? And I've been very, very hesitant to charge, and I have not sold anything or give anyone a reading because I really have this unconscious fear that it's not going to be good, and then they're going to go and slander me on the internet and be oh my god, her reading was so awful, she doesn't know anything, you know what I mean? It's really just this underlying theme of I'm not worthy for whatever it is that I want. And so I started noticing that, and I realized that I noticed this pattern, and I realized that I might have a fear of failure, a fear of someone rejecting me, of not being good enough for whatever it is that I want. I might have a fear of, someone not liking whatever it is that I'm selling, right? Because I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I get very fearful when it comes to selling things because I'm what if people don't like it? I get very fearful about that. And it's I might have that fear, but the fact that I deserve what's on the other side should outweigh that fear. Does that make sense? So it's you might think to yourself, well, I'm really scared to sell tarot readings, but I'm gonna call the it is being able to make a living online and do what you love and be passionate about it and really put yourself out there and be authentic. You deserve it. You deserve it. And I've started saying that to myself, and it's honestly changed my life. Every time I have that fear come up where I'm well, what if people don't like it? What if I'm not qualified? I just tell myself, but you deserve it. But you deserve it. But you deserve the money that you are going to get from that. You deserve to be making more money. You deserve to be living your dream lifestyle. It's is another reason also why I feel I have started pursuing the things that I've always wanted to do, because I just think to myself over and over and over again. It's just a constant reminder on loop, but you deserve it. But you deserve it. Radical worthiness. Literally. And I realized that this exact thinking is exactly what got me my dream relationship. I realized that before I kind of mastered this mindset when it comes to relationships. You know what I used to think about relationships? I'd find a man that I perceived as being amazing, exactly my type, princess treatment, giving me everything I wanted. And I think to myself, well, I don't really bring that much to the table. I don't really feel like I deserve him that much. Or if I do get with him, I feel like I would have to cook and clean all day, be the perfect housewife, bear 6 children, like all of that. I would need to fit a certain requirement in order to meet that level. That's kind of how I'm thinking about with like my career right now. I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe if I get that job, I have to, like do overtime. I have to always, allow them to call me in and just like work my ass off to be worthy of that job. But I realized that once I took the relationship like off the pedestal, and I stopped looking at men who were very like attractive or giving me everything I wanted, I stopped looking at them like they were above me or like they were the prize. That's a very like pick me mindset, but it's something that is definitely programmed into us, that like men are the prize and we need to try and work to get them and stuff like that. So like I don't blame myself for that. But like once I stopped looking at it like that, I realized that I stopped thinking of the fact of my worthiness with requirements. I stopped thinking of it like that. You know what I think now? I realize that in my head, I'm thinking to myself, I don't care what I do. I don't care how ugly I am. I don't care how, what my body looks like. I don't care how old I am. I deserve my dream relationship, whatever that looks like. I deserve it. Like, I deserve my dream relationship. I don't care what I do in return. I literally don't. And that's exactly why I have it, because I realized that I deserved it. I was never going to settle until I had it. You know what I mean? And I realized that like that's really what's stopping me from kind of like doing what I want to do. Like I love astrology and I've never sold a birth chart reading because I really feel fearful that I'm just not good enough, that I'm not worthy of being able to sell people this product, that I don't know enough, that I'm not qualified. When I've been studying it for 12 years, I'm 22, I've been studying it since I was 10 years old. Who can say that they have that much experience by this age? You know what I mean? And so once I discovered this concept of kind of like radical worthiness, and I realized that I've been applying it to my relationships, and now I'm going to start applying it to my career, and I'm going to sell my product. I'm going to sell myself. I'm going to post myself. I'm going to put myself out there, because there might be fear underlying that of, well, what if I'm not worthy? But that doesn't matter, because my thought of, well, I deserve it is bigger than that fear. The thought of, I deserve the life that I want. I deserve to be making more money. I deserve to have success from whatever it is that I want to do. I deserve that more than I fear any negative outcome. Because even if someone leaves a bad review, or, I mess up in some sense or some case scenario, that negative impact will not even be mildly equivalent to the positive impact that I could possibly have on my life and others. It's not even mildly equivalent. Like, to me, the risk is worth it, just because it's like, maybe I get a bad review, maybe someone isn't happy with what I say about their birth chart, but to me that is like, it doesn't even compute or equivalent to the fact that there's a chance that I could get the life that I want, and I deserve that more than I'm scared. I do. And once I realized this, it's like there's this block that has been stopping me from doing what I want, from pursuing what I want, from putting myself out there, and it has dissolved. Once you stop taking requirements off of your self-worth when it comes to something you want, then you'll start actually chasing it. Then you will start working hard for it. Then you will understand that you are the same, you're equal. There's nothing above you and there's nothing below you, and I say that all the time. Once you stop saying, well, I'll be worthy for my dream relationship once I'm skinny, once I'm prettier, once I'm blah, 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 once I'm a housewife, once I'm whatever it is. Oh, I'll be worthy of my dream job once I'm a harder worker, once I'm more dedicated, once I'm more disciplined. I don't care. I literally don't care what it is. You deserve it right now. You deserve it. It as in your dream life, as in anything that you want in this world. You deserve it. More than you fear it. And I don't care how much you fear it, because I know for a fact that you deserve it more.